Okay, so good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you today? Welcome to day two, where we are now going to take that piece of work from yesterday, that most persuasive post ever, and we are going to multiply it into pieces of content to help magnify your reach and your ideal client towards you. So without further ado, I am going to share my screen and we will get started. So hopefully you can see this is the inside of the Promptology Lab, okay? And we're going to nip over here to day two. Now it's still in draft at the moment, but we will publish it as soon as we have finished this call. Now, here's the thing. We need the prompt that's going to turn any post into that client magnet, okay? And by that I mean put out its electromagnets and draw people in. This is what we want to be doing. So most people think you're going to need 10 different posts for 10 different platforms, and today I'm just going to show you how to make one post do all the work of 10 and still sound like you. Okay, so if this sounds like it's good for you, then and you're ready to get off that content hamster wheel, then this is the place to be. Okay, no more posts, no more hours and hours and getting the same results. We're taking that one persuasive post from yesterday and we are going to magnify it. All right, so I'm going to come down here and pick up the prompt. Here it is. We're going to go from here all the way up. It's quite a big one. I'm going to pop it into the box. So it's just, oh, what did I do? I closed the share. That's okay. Oh dear. We want to go back to, I think it was this one. Let me just check. Here we go. Yes. So there's so many tabs open. Are you like me with all these tabs open? Okay, so this is the relatable story that we had yesterday. Do you remember we went through the process where it gave us we did the few shots where we put some examples in. We did the tree of thought where it gave us some examples back. We used some persuasive triggers, and then we chose one based on based on all the triggers and the stories and everything else. So we've got our post, which is perfect. And now I'm going to pop in this prompt and then I'm going to go through it with you. Okay. Excuse me. So if you are joining us in the chat, if you're here live, I'm going to pop it in the chat for you to copy and paste. Okay. If you're inside the Promptology Lab, obviously you've just seen it's already there for you. And if you're watching this on social and you would like access to the Promptology Lab, then just come and hop on over. The first 7 days are free. Okay. All right. So let's have a look at this prompt then. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be using a method that I teach. It's called the 3F funnel. And yeah, let me tell you all about it. Okay, so basically, where do we start? The 3F funnel is all about building up awareness and interest and desire and action. So you might recognize those words because a traditional marketing funnel, which is something that's been going from 1898, I do believe, is the AIDA method, where it says, you might have seen it, is AIDA, okay? And that stands for awareness. First of all, people discover you and your product. Interest, they get curious and want to learn more about you and what you do and how you can help them. The desire, they want to get started because they want that thing that you are offering. And action, that's where they take the leap. That's where they book the call, pay the money, whatever it is that they're going to be doing, take the free trial, sign up for the lead magnet, they actually take that action. Okay, so there's those 4 stages there. Now, in the early 1900s, there was a guy called William Townsend, and he turned this idea into the funnel. And so you'll have probably seen this a lot. You've got top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel. So we pop everybody in the top of funnel, and that's the awareness. And then in the middle, you start to nurture people and they start to show interest. And then at the bottom of the funnel, you drive action. Okay, so you'll be familiar with that. The AIDA method is very similar, but obviously it's in the 4 stages. Okay, so the modern way to look at this is with the 3F funnel, all the F's there. And so today we like to, everybody likes to put a fresh spin on things. I don't know exactly where the 3F funnel came from, but it is field tested, okay, for creators and marketers. And basically what we are doing is we are matching the content to the style of where the buyer is and the decision-making part of their journey that they are on, okay? So obviously social media is the biggest thing for awareness and reach. Which is, it's where in the feed is where we drive our buyers. So your main content is like LinkedIn posting, blogs, YouTubes. It's going to be content that educates and shows your expertise. Okay, that is the awareness, the top of funnel. Then we do follow, which is where we start to nurture people. That's the middle of funnel. And we draw in their interest. Okay, that's where we're going to be doing the connection, and we're going to start driving towards people buying. So here, the modern day version would be doing reels, short stories and videos, things that catch people's eye. They keep watching and keep watching and keep watching until you are top of mind for them. Okay, the more they see you, so the more airtime, the more they hear you and see your face, the more they trust you and build that relatability with what you can do to help them. Okay, so that's the follow, second F, and the final F is finish, which is where your clients, your potential clients, are ready to be buyers. They're ready to convert. This is where you might email them, send them a link, DM them, a direct post to, come and take the next step. It might be that final email in the sales cycle. But ultimately, at the end of the sales call, ultimately they're going to book, buy, or sign up with you. All right. So why this works then? Well, the 3F funnel, it meets people where they're at. It helps. Some buyers need proof that you can actually help them. So we need to demonstrate that, and we do that within the 3Fs. They might want to feel that personal connection before they just make that purchase. So again, in the middle of the funnel, the second F, we are getting personal connection. So we're getting people to follow us. They're seeing us more frequently, and then ready to act with the finish. Okay. Some people are ready to act immediately. Others take a little more time. Okay, so sometimes we've got that low-hanging fruit and they're like, oh yeah, I need this. It's low investment, it's quick and easy, it's going to fix the thing, I'm going to do it. Or it might be, I'm so desperate, I'll try anything right now. Okay, so you've got people that are the low-hanging fruit, they're ripe and ready. And then you've got other people that just need to check out how you can help them and follow you for that little bit longer. All right, so when you are using the 3F prompt, and what we want to be doing is taking yesterday's post and running it through this system. And literally, it is going to take you minutes. Yesterday, we took a little bit longer because we went through those 7 steps. And I was really keen to explain to you what those steps were and why they really mattered. Okay, so with the prompt today, we are just going to be popping it in. And then we're going to be adding our story. And then we are going to see what comes up. All right, I'm really excited to share this with you. So, where are we? Stop sharing for a second. Seem to have lost. Seem to have lost the screen that we were looking for. Are you like me? Do you have too many tabs open? Honestly, I have so many windows and then so many tabs on top. All right. We found it. We found it. I think it could be this one. No. Oh, come on, Sam. Could be this one. Nice. All right. Okay, so this is where we left off yesterday. I've kept this thread completely clear for you so that you can see. Here's the post that we decided was going to work for us. I've popped the prompt in. Let's run through it nice and quickly so that you understand it. It's the Conversion Max 3F funnel, repurpose and redirect. It's the authority stage with hook and A/B testing. This is an all singing, all dancing meta prompt. Okay, so you're an expert in conversion copywriter, content repurposing strategist who reframes persuasive posts into high converting 3F funnel campaigns. Excellent for us service-based entrepreneurs using buyer psychology. in the authority stage. Okay, so if you're not service-based, you can say digital product-based. Okay, feel free to edit this. The idea is that we're going to get the AI to write 3 different posts for 3 different platforms, following the feed, follow, and finish formula that I've just talked about with you. Okay. We're going to look at the emotional storytelling and relatability, hooks, calls to action. We're going to go for something that's going to go in the feed, that's going to be aspirational and educational. Remember the awareness at the top of funnel, 150 words and some relevant hashtags. We're going to then look at follow, which is where you get more story-based, where people are, you're nurturing your people. And this is the middle of funnel, okay? We might do a little bit of behind the scenes or personal work. So yesterday, the prompt was all about dog training. And I said, you know, one of the perfect things to demonstrate this would be a reel where you're just feeding your dog and getting that eye contact and getting them to walk around the garden with you without your lead. And say, so demonstrating story-based behind the scenes, this is how I do it kind of thing. All right. And then finishing off with an email, which is like a direct call to action where we are encouraging them and inviting them to come and take that next and final step to work with you. Then we've got some guidelines in there as well, because we don't want AI to go off the rails. And then in here, we are going to put the post. So excuse me while I just take the post over. I'm going to pop it in here. Easy as this. She says, do need to get some more glasses. I'm going to take out these placeholders and just put it in exactly as I would post it online. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. Amazing. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm just going to make my screen a little bit bigger. Here we go. So we can get everything in. All right, here is your main 3F table. Now let's have a look. We've got funnel stage, feed, which is top of funnel, awareness, follow, which is middle of funnel, where we're nurturing, and finish, where we're making that sale. Remember, people are ready to do this at various stages of the journey. In my original post, I'm selling a place on my puppy training course. Not really, obviously. I'm not a puppy trainer. I wish I was, because I love that, but I'm not. But if I were, I might be having a course on Monday starting, okay? And so that is what we would be doing. We would be selling that. So that's the imaginary setup that I put in here. Let's have a look. We've got a hook. We've got the copy, and there, lovely. We've got the tone and the authority, which we picked up yesterday. If you remember, we used those 3 words. Warm, okay, authority driven yet warm was one of them. Expertise, empathy, gives clear, actionable takeaways. That was the voice that we were using. Call to action. Want more in depth? Then join me for a Calm Walks mini session before Monday's class. I'm just going to move that down there so I can see. And then we've got some lovely hashtags. Okay, and you can just copy this and you can go and paste it out onto your Google Drive doc, or your, wherever you store things. You can put it into your Trello board, whatever it is that you use. And then that's it. You've got your content. Okay, so let's just say we put this one out on a Monday on the platform. On Tuesday, we could, Wednesday, we could do our follow here. Have your dog ever embarrassed you in public? Okay, this would be really, really nice. That's quite fun, isn't it? It's like, oh yeah, this is me. We're following this person now. We used to leap up at strangers, blah, 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 blah. There is the post. We're being personal, we're being vulnerable, because we are building that relationship. We're nurturing people. Okay, this is the middle of funnel. And then we're doing a gentle call to action here, all low key. Carmen, I'll send you my quick walking guide. And of course, on your walking guide, you just say classes start on Monday, or you reach out and say, reach out again 24 hours later. Did you get the guide? Have you had a chance to look? Is there any questions? If there's any way I can help you, I've got one spot yet left, could be perfect for you. Okay. Then we've got here the caption, right? And yeah, we've got these hashtags that we can use from yesterday or Monday. And then finally, we're going to be sending an email. And that email is from dread to joy, the last chance to join the class. There's the email content there for you. It's more direct. So we've changed the tone ever so slightly, if you can see there. How to, authoritative, warm, friendly. This is the top of funnel of the how to. This is the nurture. And this is like, okay, we need to take the action now. All right, there's some subject lines there. Let's scroll down a bit longer. A bit further rather. Okay, well, it's given us some A/B testing hooks, which is absolutely fantastic because it might be that you post the same body of content, but that hook didn't get anybody to stop the scroll. So therefore you might want to change, repost again with different hooks. Again, if you're doing the reels or the personal stuff in the middle of funnel, you've got some more there that are personal and relatable. And finally, some more direct action email titles. So for example, if you was to send an email out to your whole list, but only 25% of those people answered, you can send out another email to the other part of your list using another one of these hooks. Okay, so you might find that these different hooks and subject titles get different people to open. Okay, that is as far as we're taking it today with our prompting. Doing this, you're going to go from 5 minutes, you're going to go from one post to having 3 ready-to-use posts for the week. You've got your 6 hooks that you can test for better engagement. And now you can stop burning your time on content that sounds robotic, same as everybody else, and start building that momentum. Now you've got 2 prompts now. You can go back and do the other one if you want to double up and put more content out. And then just repeat that process. Okay, so right now you're getting attention on multiple platforms throughout the week, and that looks good. You've got data on the hooks that are working best for you. Now, what we're going to do tomorrow is show you how to get sales directly so that you're not just visible, you are profitable too. Tomorrow's step is all about without it, all of this is noise. Tomorrow's step is all about creating that client generating machine. Okay, so that's it from me today. If you've watched this and you've done the prompts and you've put it into action, then please let me know how you've got on. Post in the comments your results. I'd love, love, love to see them. And if you're watching this on a different platform, pop on in, have a free trial, grab the prompt, do the work, share your content, get some feedback, see how you feel about it. And if you like it after the 7-day trial, stay. If not, then you've got your prompts and you can carry on working. All right. Okay, that is it from me. Thank you for joining me, and I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.